My armored fingers are...
Hello everybody, this is episode 4 of Review-a-thon, and today we will be reviewing Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Impactor. This figure came out in 2019, so this means he's like... This figure's now 7 years old, and I gotta say... he still holds up and was ahead. You know, the 5mm ports, the thing I failed to address with Skybite. And of course, well, Kowa Studio Series, so that doesn't count. And perhaps, you know, Bludgeon. But anyways, articulation, arms, very good articulation. And you know, not to mention this cannon can move due to transformation. Arms. They can actually move, actually. And not to mention the crotch. Oh wait, forgot. But unfortunately, his feet cannot move. Oh wait, they can. But with the head though, he has very limited articulation. But although he can look left and look right, he cannot look up. And although the vehicle mode is solid and good, here are some of my problems. The figure is somewhat hollow. Like, look at this. Oh wait, no, I can agree. But here are the unfairly hollow parts. Here are the unfairly hollow parts. The back. The legs. Well, the feet mainly for transformation, but why this one? They could have just filled in this feet. They couldn't actually filled in the feet, except keep the port, and at least filled in these slots in the legs. At least filled this part. Yeah, the figure's kind of hollow. Hollow and mixed and full. But not to mention the colors. They are rich and flavorful. Although another problem of mine is the Autobot insignia. Why did they color it purple when they should have colored it red? Because red is the standard Autobot insignia. Anyways, with the head looking up, how the heck does Kickback do it well? Even though he has head rotation for transformation. Well, guess Kickback did learn how to look up in that Netflix movie, while Impactor didn't. Yeah, the articulation's a little limited on the head, but arms and legs are fine. And I love the crisp details, but that's just the standard for every figure. Every figure has to have detail. And at least not look like a brick. Anyways, now that we've looked in the robot mode. Oh yeah, another problem with the figure. Hollow! This thing's hollow in the parts. You could have just filled them in. No biggie. Anyways, now we have the alt mode. Which, to be honest, it's actually really solid. Like, look at this. A little rattly, I guess, but what do you expect? Pinwheels. But then you could also rotate the tank.
What the hell? No, 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 no!
But anyways, I like the colors and everything. Hell, I even like the weathering, the details. My God, I like these little turrets. That's a little cute nod. Oh shoot. I quite like the tank mode, but there are a few things I just don't like. The hollowness here. But not really everything's exposed, but sure. But I do like the vehicle mode. It's actually solid. Attention to detail. Oh wait, it even has these like claw thingies. My God, that is high level effort. But I kind of don't like the hollow parts here, 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 and here. Maybe here I don't like them. But sure, everything else seems filled in. So, in the final verdict, this figure is fantastic, but there's some details. But but this figure isn't really perfect. Like, this figure does not have wrist rotation. Some parts of his body are hollow, like like the legs. These feel like they got scooped out. Even the back feels hollow. Like, oh, there are some hollow bits here and there. Some I can understand because of, like, transformation. But some parts are literally unnecessarily hollow. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Crikey. Crikey. So, overall, I would give this figure an 8.2 out of 10.